Do you know that aunt, that uncle that never talked to you about football? They know that you are a soccer fanatic, but somehow they never really address you with football things. But somehow, after that game between Kaizer Chiefs and already Sundowns, all of a sudden, they are addressing you about the unfairness of the referees over their beloved Kaizer Chiefs. This just shows you how great Kaizer Chiefs is in South Africa, the influence they have on the older generation. I mean, if you have 40 million people in South Africa following football, I can rest assure you, out of that 40 million, probably 32 million of them, they are Kaizer Chiefs supporters. 7 million of them probably following Orlando Pirates, and whatever is left is between others, Sundowns and the others. So the brand of Kaizer Chiefs is massive. It is huge. I mean, just demonstrated on the first 3 games, all of them, because Kaizer Chiefs is involved in them. They were all sold out affairs. I do go by the name of Oscar Intensive Football. I engage on anything to do with soccer, from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. On this episode, we are addressing that very matter the uncles and the aunts are talking about. How can it be solved other than Premier Soccer League or the Betway Premiership bringing VAR to South Africa? The call for VAR has been coming from all circles in South Africa. Arts and culture, medicine, politicians, ministers, all of them, they are talking about the unfairness after that particular game. Then came a so-called former FIFA referee, Victor Hlongwane, to somehow answer to the call of many South Africans. The questions they all had was that an offside? Was that a foul on one of the Chiefs players in the box before Castillo scored that equalizer? Victor Hlongwane actually said maybe as South Africans, in particular Kaizer Chiefs fans and everyone that was crying out, that we might have to even apologize to Mr. Gasa. Mr. Gasa is not just the reigning referee of the season for nothing. He was excellent in the 2 decisions that were made, controversial to many. The offside goal was not an offside. He was played in line by Ignacio Miguel. The 2 other players that were in offside position, they were not interfering with play. I think it was Allende and Rayners. But Ribeiro, the ball that was in the person that the ball was intended for, was on line. He is the one that assisted Rayners with that winning goal for Mamelodi Sundowns. So we actually owe Mr. Gasa. I actually thought as well it was a clear offside at first time I saw it, but Mr. Gasa, his linesmen, they were excellent according to Victor Hlongwane. Now here's the issue. Still, a great number of Kaizer Chiefs fans, they are not satisfied with what Hlongwane has said. Now, which now brings me to the point of VAR. VAR, I mean, everyone is calling for it. We need it as a country. This is what the coach of Kaizer Chiefs said, Nasreddine Nabi. He said he does not understand that such a nation as South Africa, with such an orderly administration, federation in Safa, a well-run league in the PSL, how is it that they don't have VAR? Already, he almost sees it as impossible for Botola League in Morocco, Tunisia, League One, the Egyptian League. He sees those league, and Algerian as well. He sees those league. It's almost like impossible to see matches played without VAR. So he does not understand the logic, the sense of South Africa not having VAR. So he's also crying out for it, that as a coach, this will help us in many things. Now, I also want to address one thing while we're talking about this VAR, that a lot of people don't understand why Mr. Gasa had to, I think, caution one of the technical team members, Kaizer Chiefs side, I think he commanded them to take away their tablet. I think this is just my opinion. I might be wrong on this. You'll tell me on the comments below. I remember there was a game between Mamelodi Sundowns and the Kaizer Chiefs semi-final during COVID times. Penalties. It was a Lacay penalty, and it appeared like it was a goal. Who's this? At the time, I think it was Gomez, the referee. He said it was no goal. And one goalkeeper coach, I think Robinson, motioned to the fourth official, showing what the replays on his Showmax, on his tablet, and he was red carded on that match. I'm actually assuming that the technical staff member, Kaizer Chiefs, actually maybe did the same thing. He went to the official and showed him the same thing, and maybe hence he was cautioned and also commanded to, or instructed to take away the tablet. I don't understand why they have to take it away. If they're still there, they can just caution and just give them a warning. But I just wanted to say that as a side journey. But anyway, going back to VAR. Nabi wants it. Gayton McKenzie has also made a call that he will have to sit with PSL and Safa, that a plan must be made for VAR to come, because a lot of teams are suffering. I mean, teams lose money. Teams can be relegated. Teams can lose positions on top 8. Teams can lose, a championship because of a decision. And at this point in time, everyone is suffering. But the only unfair thing I'll always say is that when in Amazulu, Golden Arrows, Skhumbuzo United, Makesi, Chippa United, they have decisions, controversial decisions against them, it will not be a hoo-ha as is now with the Kaizer Chiefs. Maybe, just maybe, and this is not me attempting to be controversial or anything, maybe the more decisions go against a Kaizer Chiefs, I know I'm controversial, maybe that might be a catalyst for the league to have VAR come and installed and introduced. And I know there's an expensive cost on this VAR. It's not cheap. It will not come cheap. But maybe the more, because we've been crying for VAR. I mean, if you've been following me on this channel for some time, I've been crying out week in and week out for that our officials need assistance. They need that video assistant referees. Suspending referees and them coming back, it's not really helping the situation. As brilliant as some of these officials can be, but that video assistant referee will take some of these games to another level. So maybe the more decisions are against the Kaizer Chiefs, and the more complaints, because Kaizer Chiefs have got a huge following. A huge following. Politicians, celebrities, and everywhere. So hopefully Gayton McKenzie, him speaking maybe to the administrators of PSL and the Federation Safa, maybe they can resolve and actually reach a point where something must be done, because teams are suffering. It is not just Kaizer Chiefs. Tomorrow Kaizer Chiefs might benefit. And this is not even Mamelodi Sundowns didn't benefit anyway here, because Victor Hlongwane corrected this. None of those goals, everything that was judged by the referee on the day was excellent and it was correct. Now, let me also put this in there. I don't know what you think about it. And while you are still at it and you're still here on this minute, please do like. You liking our videos is so key. I'm not sure if you've subscribed or not, but you just liking the video alone, it helps my content reach to people who love African football or who follow content such as this one. So it's so important for you guys just to like our videos. Just like our videos. Like and share. As to whether you want to subscribe or not, maybe you have to watch more of my videos. But you liking the video is so important. That's your best contribution to me, to my channel, and to my growth as well. Now, this is what Jomo Sono said last year, or maybe the beginning of this year, concerning VAR. He said, are the Soweto Giants ready for VAR? Are the supporters of these two giants ready for VAR? Because if a decision is not liked by that, by those two clubs, the supporters can actually come on the field and do the unthinkable. That's what Jomo said. It's not me, it's what Jomo Sono said. For him, it's almost like it's useless to have VAR, especially if the two giants are involved. Because anyway, if the crowd doesn't like the decision, we might see something else. But anyway, that's his opinion. I don't know what you think. But I believe most South African, most football lovers, they want VAR. But are the two giants ready? Are the fan base of these two clubs ready for VAR? Thank you so much for staying this long, and I would really love to see your opinion on this on the comment section below. Do share the content and help me to reach 10,000 subscribers by December. We'll end it there, and I'll see you on the next episode. May my God bless you all.